You're on a whole new level. You're on a whole new level. People are feeling it. They can feel it. The person you are thinking about, they can feel it. Whether you know it or not, I'm telling you now. You're on a whole new level. You've upgraded, my friend. You have upgraded. Great job. I feel like you've been working so freaking hard the last months, years of your life to be better for you and for the people around you. And I'm always seeing someone that has arrived to a certain level, a certain destination that you've been wanting to arrive. And this isn't about gaining anything in the material world. I'm seeing this as the peace that you have been desperately wanting. If anything, isn't the goal of life to feel peace and happiness? Even if we think our goal is money or success, we believe that those things will give us peace and happiness. Like once we arrive, we will feel a certain way. Maybe it's a certain feeling of being proud of ourselves. But what I can see is that with the peace that you have gained and the happiness, you could call yourself a little Buddha. The healing that you have done to get to this point, I think when people meet you, they have no idea what you have been through. They have no idea the amount of work you have done to get where you are and to be who you are and to be the light that you are. So, you can be so incredibly proud of yourself, and the thing is, the person that you're thinking of, if you are thinking of someone, which I kind of know you are, they can feel it too. They feel your peace too. They feel your presence, your confidence, your ability to love. This person might not be there themselves completely yet. I feel like they might be younger than you, or just younger in the sense of spiritually younger. Looking outside, and it's so beautiful. Let me just show you. Don't know if you can see it. The sky is just so peaceful. And so, this is how I'm seeing you right now. Just this beautiful, different shades of blue, different shades of peace and happiness and contentment. Not necessarily because you came anywhere physically, which it might be for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. I think it's more a sense of, wow, I did that and you did that. So this person, I am seeing you focusing more on yourself, and because of that, I think that's why they are feeling it. Because your energy is no longer too much flowing towards a person or situation that isn't returning anything. But they are feeling it and they are inspired. It's like you are the fire to a dark night for them. Because that is what I'm seeing. I do feel the person on your mind is going through a dark night of the soul. And so for you, to be the light that you are, to be the peace and the love that you are. You are very mesmerizing for this person. You are something else. You're nothing like they have encountered before. The thing is, I don't think you are too focused on them. I keep seeing someone who is... I feel someone who is so much at peace in their own soul in this moment in time that it's like no one can take that. And that should be like that. It should be like that. Someone can go left and right, up and down, in and out. But you stay in your center. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, is you're just there. And they used to, for some of you, I feel like the person used to really get on your nerves or make you insecure. You wouldn't be sure about their intentions, and this would really make you feel down and unsettled. But I see that somehow this person was also the catalyst to your own healing journey, because if they would have loved you in that moment of anxiety, in that moment of you grasping the connection, it wouldn't have been good for your spiritual growth. And I know you care about that. And in the end, I feel like this is what is making you so magnetic. This is what is attracting this person to you, is the fact that you are centered, you are in your own spirit, you are having that connection with God. Because in the end, if we are in alignment with God, with spirit, with source, universe, whatever you want to call it, that's when we feel peace and happiness and contentment. It's the moment we go out of ourselves and we try to please others, or we're too fixated or too obsessed with a person. That's when we feel uneasy, and we think that other person or thing we're focused on could be a job as well, could be work, could be whatever you think is going to give you peace. Whenever we do that, we actually get outside of ourselves, and it's kind of like a loop where we don't get out until we realize, hey, it was never that person, it was never the job, it was never the bag of money that would give me that peace. It was actually already there all along inside of me, burning for me to feel it and see it. And you know, when we're depressed or we feel down, it's actually our system saying, hey, I want you to look inside. I want you to focus on me. And then it's so painful, right? Because we've been pressing down and pressing down and pressing down. But honestly, often it only takes like 30 seconds, a minute maximum of pure awareness to that pain, to that ache, that we snap out of it. That our emotions feel seen, and therefore they can come up, because usually they come up to come out. And the more we get into a habit of feeling our emotions instead of running from them or eating them away, drinking them away, effing them away, distracting ourselves, the less we do that, and the more we get into a habit of just feeling them and giving them the care and the attention that they need, like we would with a baby, You know, when a baby cries, the quickest way for it to stop is to just pick it up, to just hold it for a second, just hold yourself for a second. Then honestly, after a few seconds, you already will feel better. And then maybe some more heavy emotion will come up and you're like, I don't want to feel this. And then you just mother yourself. You're like, it's okay. I'm here. You've come to a certain amount of peace that is rare in this world. That is rare, rare. It is the goal of life, to experience peace and contentment no matter what is going on, no matter who loves you or doesn't, no matter where you are, no matter who you're with, no matter what accomplishments you've had or haven't. I love a moment in Eckhart Tolle's book where he says that he was most happy and content and blissful when he was living on a bench as a homeless person. And I'm not saying every homeless person feels that way, but he reached this enlightenment, this peace, this joy beyond anything. And he realized that that's it, that's the goal of life. Like, he could live on a bench and feel that bliss. So one awakened person can awaken. It's like a candle, you know. It's like fire. Fire, if you have one piece of wood, I just turn on this fire. I didn't have any fire starters. But then eventually, after a while, I got one wood to lit up. And that one wood lit up the whole fire, all the other wood. And that I see is what you are doing as well. So this person can feel it, they can feel it. The only thing that I really see in you as well is that you will be aware enough to not let this person take, any more from you. I think it's really the time where you realize, wow, like, I didn't even see how far I've come. It's like, it was so misty. You couldn't even see, you were grabbing onto like people or things or something to make sense out of your life. And I feel like there was a certain moment you just snapped out of it. Just realized, like, wow, I am really proud of myself for where I've come, how much I've healed. So when this person comes in again, and I do feel they will, because as I told you, it's like fire, they feel the warmth from a distance. They see a delight. They're like, wow, it's cold out here. I want that. I want what she has. And even if they can't see you physically, it's like in the 5D, right? They will sense it because they are thinking of you. They are wanting some kind of relief from their own suffering, their own dark night of the soul. I think eventually when we reach a state of enlightenment, as I said, it doesn't really matter if they love you or not. In the end, you have gotten to the highest place of fulfillment, love and peace and happiness. And as I said, you are so magnetic in that state, so there will not only be one person as the only option. I mean, this person might be your person, but I'm also seeing multiple people being interested in you and you actually having a choice. Isn't that great? You can actually choose, like you're in front of an ice cream stand. Like, do I want chocolate? Do I want strawberry? I mean, let's say you're super hungry and the only flavor out there is chocolate, but you don't even really like chocolate. You'll still have chocolate flavor ice cream, even though you don't really like it. I think that's when you're dating and you're desperate and someone comes along that is kind of sweet and stuff, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, let me eat that ice cream, chocolate ice cream. But you don't really even like chocolate ice cream, but you're just so hungry. So now I'm seeing you are feeling more content, more peace. You're getting that light and that love and that everything from within, from Source, from God. And so you're not that desperate anymore. You're not. You might want an ice cream. Because, who doesn't want ice cream? But then you're in front of the ice cream stand and there's vanilla and there's strawberry and there's, I don't know, all these exotic flavors and um, cookies and cream and strawberry cheesecake. And you're like, wow, there's so much to choose from. And this is how I see you. The multiple choices of people that are gonna come once you have come to a state of peace. Because no one wants to be with someone that is not in alignment with themselves, because everyone will feel the desperateness. We are human beings. We feel in the 5D, we feel it. So you cannot fool people. You're not able to fool people into making them believe that you're okay when you're not, or you're at peace when you're not, or you are loving when you're not feeling that. This is often when we get into obsession, and obsession is not love, my love. You know that. I think that you know that, because I'm speaking to someone, confirmation, I'm speaking to someone that has reached this state of love and peace and joy. And it is because of your inner work, my darling. You can be definitely so super proud of yourself for where you've come. And even if you don't fully feel this state yet, just know if you are still in a certain state of grief, this is a confirmation of where you will be very soon. But don't back out. Don't back out from feeling those feelings. Do not distract yourself. Know that this is the key. These feelings are actually keys to heaven. After the storm always comes the silence, and there will always be sun again. So when we are in the middle of the storm, the best thing we can do is find peace within that storm, and find and let it wash over us. I mean, imagine being in the middle of a forest and a large downpour comes, and you might be able to hide under a tree a little bit, but eventually you will get wet. I mean, there's no point of avoiding that, because you are gonna get wet. But eventually the sun might come out and you might dry up, and then I bet that sun feels so much better than if the rain wouldn't have come, because it's the contrast, right, of life. It's the bad feelings that make us appreciate these good feelings so much more. I mean, life would be so dull if we only felt one emotion all the time. And underneath all these emotions is your true being, your source, your light, love, God, whatever you want to call it. It is the current beyond all currents. It is the light beyond all lights. Even if you don't see it now, it is coming for you. This peace is coming for you. And they feel it. They feel it. They feel it. Keep shining, my love. I'll see you later.